The curtain comes down on the 2022 F1 season in Abu Dhabi, with the battle for P2 in both championships the biggest talking point heading into the final race. Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc are level on 290 points in the drivers' standings, while Ferrari and Mercedes are separated by just 19 points in the constructors, following Mercedes' 1-2 finish in Brazil. Other battles that need resolving this weekend are Alpine versus McLaren for P4, Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin debating P6, and Haas are looking to hold off AlphaTauri for P8. One final question though that also needs answering is, will Lewis Hamilton continue his winning in every season streak? I'm going to predict all of those outcomes right now. Let's do it. Okay, so I will start with my podium. I won't dive too much into these, and the reasons behind them, because there's quite a lot to get into this little video today. So I'll start with my podium, and this will answer probably the last question. So in first place, I've got Lewis Hamilton, and then I've got George Russell in second and Carlos Sainz in third. It's been quite the last few races for Mercedes. They've looked really strong. They threatened to win in America and in Mexico. They did win in Brazil. They're not too sure where their car's going to end up, but you know, if form is anything to go by, they're currently really the form team. Red Bull have been a little bit up and down. Of course, they won in America and in Mexico, but they were pushed for it, especially in America. Then they were beaten in Brazil, so who knows what's going to happen. And Carlos Sainz has been driving beautifully in the last few races as well. Let's move on to second in the drivers, and I'm going with Sergio Perez for that. I think the Red Bull will be slightly better than the Ferrari, even though I don't have a Red Bull on the podium. That's because I think there's going to be something happen between Leclerc and Verstappen. I think Verstappen's going to try and get back into everybody's good books a little bit by just delaying Leclerc a little bit and allowing Perez to scoop up that P2. And P2 in the constructors as a result goes to Mercedes. I think obviously with their 1-2 here, maybe Leclerc and Verstappen perhaps tangling a little bit, there might be scope for Mercedes to steal in and snatch second place from Ferrari, which really would be the final nail in Mattia Binotto's team principal coffin. Of the other positions in the constructors, Alpine are going to finish fourth. They've got a good advantage over McLaren. Their car will probably be a little bit better suited to the Abu Dhabi circuit. Sebastian Vettel will deliver some points on his final race for Aston Martin, and that will help Aston overturn Alfa Romeo for P6 in the championship. Haas are going to secure P8 with a couple of points, perhaps from the outgoing Mick Schumacher, which will deny AlphaTauri that position and condemn them to P9 ahead of Williams. So they are my predictions for everything that's left to be resolved in 2022. What do you think? Put it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if I rock the mic, and you can find more videos from me just over here. Enjoy the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. For now though, it's lights out, mics out.